Hello, and welcome to a new review. In today's video, I want to share with you the international flight review with the United Airlines. Now we are sitting in the hotel in Milwaukee, close by to Milwaukee, but this video is about United Airlines and our sincere review because we flew from Barcelona to Chicago and it is an international flight. We were flying with the basic economy ticket, and I want to share with you the difference between the basic economy and the other options that you can book with United Airlines while flying transatlantic flights. As I mentioned, we were flying with basic economy fare. In basic economy fare, the seats are assigned automatically, and the difference is that if you are flying with kids below 12 years old, those will be seated with the main person who booked the flights. In this case, as I booked the flights, the kids were sitting close by me, but Dumitru had another seat in another row. If you are flying with kids that are bigger than 12 years old, it means that the kids will be seated as well, not close by to the parent, and you cannot make any changes. You will have to upgrade it to the economy fare if you want to sit all together. There is no option just to pay for the seat itself. Basic fare doesn't allow you to change the flights or refunds if compared with another fares. You board in the last group, so there are several groups one while boarding um, the airplane, and you are in the last group to get the boarding in. Within the facilities of having a transatlantic flight compared to the normal flight, if you are flying, for example, within the United States, we have included the carry-on. In other flights, you only have a personal bag that you have to get below the front seat. In our case, we had the personal item and the carry-on luggage, but the checked-in luggage is not included either. You will have to pay it additionally. If you are flying within the United States, then you will have to pay additionally for the carry-on luggage as well. Another thing to mention about the basic fare is that in our case the meals are included because we have a hot meal and a snack and all the drinks included. Within the included drinks, if you want some specific drinks, you will have to pay extra. But if you are flying within the country and within the short flights, then the meal is not included, like in another fares. Let's proceed with other fares. What includes other fares? For example, there a part of basic, there is economy fare. The economy fare, you can choose the seat where you are sitting and you have a carry-on included. If in basic you cannot pay for the upgrades, in the economy fare you can pay for the upgrades once you wish to do some changes. We changed the location because we were doing the video in the lobby and the guests started to arrive, so we changed it. Let's proceed with the fares. There is another fare, it is called Economy Plus. The Economy Plus, the difference with the Economy is that you can have the extra space for your legs. Then we have the Premium Economy or Polaris, which is actually the business fare for the United Airlines. You have reclining seats, better food, you have the priority check-in, and another additional services that I'm not aware because we didn't fly with this fare. So let's come back to the transatlantic basic fare that we took. It was that we have included a carry-on bag, a personal item bag that you have to leave it under seat. The checked-in bag is not included, but you can pay it additionally once you come to do the check-in at the front desk at the airport. About the inside experience, we were seated, as I mentioned, I was seated with the kids close by. And Dimitri, even if he was sitting in another place, he didn't sit too far away from us. So, for example, we were seated in the row of 53 DEF, and Dimitri was on the row 52B, which is it wasn't too far away from us. Our way back, we already have our seats. For example, I know that we will be seated again on the 53 DEF, but Dimitri still doesn't have a seat. These seats are given once you buy the fare. As we bought our flights in January, I suppose that we have been seated all together with the kids, and Dimitri, I suppose that will be seated as well close by. I don't think that he will be seated like several rows far away from us. If we are talking about the space, and yes, we don't have the extra leg space, but our seats were comfortable enough. We have enough space if compared with the flights that we have through Europe, that we have the seats like close by and you don't have even the space for your feet. Here it is not the case. We have plenty of space. Let's talk about the amenities that we were given once we entered the plane. We were given the headphones, a blanket, and a pillow. Then we have the in-seat entertainment like movies, uh, games, and we can see the interactive map of where is the flight, how we are flying on the map, on the world map. There is an USB port available, the charging port is the United States, it is not European one. If you are bringing your European charging port, then you have to bring uh, the exchanger that you can charge it with the United States one. Another amenity that is also available during your flight, it is the Wi-Fi Basic, that allows you to write messages on WhatsApp, but doesn't allow you to, for example, to stay on social media or to write emails. If you want, you can buy on site for additional price. You will have this service too. To compare, we have been flying with Emirates, we have been flying with the Level. I would say that for the fare that we paid, we had plenty of things because we flew last year with the Level, and all of these amenities weren't included in our fare. And here, yes, it is included. On Emirates, the basic fare as well includes everything from the meals and from the amenities like blankets, pillow, and so on. Let's talk about the food and drinks. Our flight was 9 hours and 45 minutes length, and during this flight, one hot meal was included. It was chicken, beef, or pasta. We have chosen chicken. Damian chose the pasta. I will share now with the videos of the food that we received. Apart from this, we had salad and a dessert. The drinks are included. The basic drinks from soft drinks to alcoholic drinks are included, but if you want some specific alcoholic drinks, you have to pay some extra. And then apart from the hot meal, once you arrive to the destination, you receive a snack. A snack was like a small tiny pizza. If you don't enjoy the meals while flying, then I would advise you to bring some snacks. We brought some snacks just in case, but I would say that the food was pretty decent and we enjoyed it. It smells good and it has a taste that we enjoyed it too. I also saw that if you are vegetarian or you have a specific dietary needs, you can ask the staff and they will bring you specific food. At least we saw this for other people. I'm not sure other people which fare had. We didn't ask for any specific facilities, but I suppose that if you ask, they will prepare you specific facilities too. Let's talk about the price that we paid for our return flight. It was about 577 euros per person. So we paid overall for 4 people 2,310 euros and 90 cents or something like this. I will write down the exact price that we paid for return flights in Barcelona, Chicago, Chicago, Barcelona. Now while I'm recording this video, we are in the United States, so we just flew from Barcelona to Chicago. We still have to fly back, but I suppose that the experience will be the same. I hope you enjoyed this video, this review of United Airlines. If you find this video interesting and useful, please thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because it will help us to understand that you like such videos and to prepare more videos like this. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!